let's say I do gaslight my audience. Who freaking cares?
This channel is not a weight loss channel.
You don't send a huge pie and bread to a weight loss channel. You don't do it.
Again, not a weight loss channel.
If anything, I should be like the walking example of what not to be and to lose your weight. I feel like in my past life, I was a doctor or a nurse.
No one cares!
I lost control of my bowels and I pooped my pants. Potatoes, man.
Hey girls. So, Amber is already back, first thing in the morning, which is unheard of for your girl, but this time she's on Tech's show, Crypt. It's no secret that both of Amber's shows are flopping hard, and after threatening to sue, quitting Bus, and going after multiple people, Amber now shows up, trying to talk things out with both Fupa and Tech, and it quickly turns into her asking them to come back and fix the show.
It's really
Anyways,
not
I also have a question for Tech.
Yeah, what up?
Wait, I forgot already.
Okay. I have a question for you.
Would you work with me again?
Oh, yeah, obviously, but you have to let me drag you in the mud. But can we first address the fact that you moved your mirror and now we can see like all the trash like in the reflection from the camera?
No. Can I explain what all of that is? So for my Local Hero show, I have to like empty like thousands of dollars worth of markers onto the floor so people can see me like pick them up. I don't know, it's weird. And then that box that you see, that is an Expert Lego huge box.
Which
huge
one?
box. Right? Like, who'd you just kick?
Why did you kick?
And she
Where
left.
did she go?
She left. And she was like, did you not see her roll her eyes? She was like, this bullshit. And then she left.
She was mad that the attention wasn't on her anymore.
Oh my God. You saying that is like the most ridiculous fucking statement online today. Southern, obviously, crowned to Local Crypt. And now our amazing, coworker Turbo is shitting on her for supporting you on the show.
Wait, he is?
Yeah.
I don't like Turbo. You shouldn't like Turbo either. You need to get somebody else. Turbo, whatever you and Tech think of each other, Turbo's not good for your show. You guys have made no money the last couple days.
No, he's really not.
He's really not a good host.
Someone just put in the side chat like 5 minutes ago, they said Amber is now realizing how good she had it with Tech.
Yeah.
I'd be correct.
I'm funny and I know what I'm doing, and Turbo has no energy.
No, Bus is dying and I don't know what to do.
Well,
get rid of Turbo.
Yeah, Turbo is dragging it down. There's too much weight on that bus. All right, the suspension system has not been upgraded.
So now it's Turbo's fault the show sucks? Of course it is. Not Amber falling out with every host she's ever had, not the constant drama or the fact that this exact cycle keeps repeating. No, it's the new guy. And conveniently this all comes right after they just scammed thousands off their audience. Now suddenly someone else other than these three, and Keem, needs to take the fall?
Look, I looked at the channel, right? I was like, let's see what their views were. Amber, you know, I would do the review at the end of the day. Like, oh, we did 2 hours and we got 13,000 views, 14,000 views. It was like 10 hours after the show was done and you guys were like 9,000 views.
I know.
What the
Game channel. I streamed a game where you play a paper airplane. You play it was an indie game where you play a crumpled up paper airplane that's sad. And I got more views than you guys did. Y'all need to fix that bug.
Listen, and everyone's like, Amberlynn called Tech an abuser. I did. He verbally abused me. I mean, if we look up definitions of it, like that's just the facts of the matter. But like, that's okay because Bus is dying, and it's like I would be willing to go through that every day because I don't want Bus to die. And it's like I know there's a fraction of it that is entertainment. Like I know Tech hates me, like right, we hate each other, but like we also understand that like entertainment, and that's kind of what Bus wants, is for Tech to treat me like trash.
This girl who constantly talks about how badly she was treated growing up is now sitting here saying it's okay for Tech to, in her own words, abuse her, and is basically asking for that dynamic to keep a show running, a show she was literally begging Keem to quit just last night.
If you go back, you stupid son of a bitch, Tech. If you go back for the percentage you were making on Bus before, you're a fucking moron. This is now the time where you say, I want 8% more. Just so you know.
There'd be no way.
But also, like,
sorry, stick with Turbo, baby. Stick with Turbo, baby.
I mean, Javi's not wrong. I'll take the 8% from Keem.
You need to talk to Keem about that, but like, you wouldn't be able to take it from like minor fupas. Does that make sense?
It makes sense, but it may not be accurate. You're only worth what you can negotiate, sweetheart.
No, and I negotiated and I still feel like I deserve more than what I get, but I'm not even going to push it.
The
I'm not going to push it.
the thing is about going back. I can't say publicly yet. I think I probably could. I've talked over with the guy. I was given a very nice offer outside of the LCU.
Tech, don't fall for just saying she wants you back because her plan failed. She's trying to use you and will still be lazy and treat you like she wants you back. You get her same cut.
We both
Thank you so
treat
much.
each other like shit. And by the way, you have no say in how the money goes, so why don't you shut your fucking mouth?
Ooh, those are my
Thank you.
fans. I love them.
I know, I'm sorry. While I was saying it, I was like, oh. Anyway.
Look, I was given an offer on another YouTuber's account. Like, it would be more money than Bus is, okay?
Right.
And I like the guy a lot. So I don't know if I can take Bus. I'm not even sure. The only reason I would do Bus is because if Fupa needs to make more money, I'm here for Fupa. Amber, you're fucking awful. You would need to make some changes. Like, the thing is, I
ain't gonna change.
Why do you want her to make some fucking changes, you moron?
There's two parts.
What
There's
you were
two
doing
parts
was
here.
working.
Because it could be better.
The views definitely have gone down since Tech and Fupa left. The issue is, Keem keeps sabotaging his own shows, so even when they get it right, it falls apart.
I know it could be
But
better.
people want me crashing out. Let's be so for real. When I leave the stream, people act like the way that they act isn't really the way that they feel. Does that make sense? They just want to make it seem like, oh, Amberlynn left. I love that, blah, blah, blah. But really, they want me there, and it's creating content. Me crashing out is creating content. Like, Bus right now is so boring. Like, I cannot do another fucking spin the wheels, squat. Like, it is just so boring. Like, I just don't even know what to do.
Imagine watching it.
I know me and Angel argue, but I treat her like shit back, right? But it's hard for me to like morally, like, after the show, once I turn it off, I feel bad about it because, like, she's pregnant. Then, like, even when she does have her baby, it's like she's a new mom. Why do I want to add that type of stress? Because it could be a lot to work with because, you know, not to break NDA, but that's kind of like, you know, I'm trying to bring the content, if you will, you know, but I don't want to like give her that type of stress when she's probably already stressed out. Like, it's just a lot. Like, my brain is just like, you know.
Oh gosh, Amber, it's the same pattern every time. She pushes it too far, says the horrible things that are truly on her mind, and then the second she's not defended, or realizes how it looks, she either walks it back, quits, or suddenly it's not that serious.
I don't know what to do. And like, I tried to quit Bus last night. Keem really won't let me. So I need to make it better. And if it's like going back, like someone in the chat just said, it's like going back to your ex. I mean, if that's what it's going to take. And do I think that Tech deserves more than he was getting? Yes. I don't know. A lot of people miss Tech and Fupa. I personally miss Fupa a lot. I grew to really enjoy working with her. And I know she feels the same way. So it's just like,
Me returning to Bus, nothing for you. You're god awful. I also want the Bus audience to have an entertaining stream. The people in that chat were fun, they were friendly, and right now Turbo's providing nothing. If anything, Turbo is damaging the LCU because he's still fighting with Southern and calling her trash. Literally the person who's crowned to the most
why are
shows.
her walls pink? No, why weren't her walls pink?
Fupa?
Why did I always think her walls were pink?
Well, because at night, when the sunlight isn't in a room, yeah, this is called the morning, when the sun is, made for people to be out and about, and you're always awake at night.
It was just fake colored. Okay, I was so confused. I was like,
should we move on to the movie wheel and stories not LCU related Tech? I get this is good content, but I don't know if we're turning off our non-LCU obsessed fans. That's what I wrote.
You have more viewers.
Yeah, but so what?
Fan engagement is up. Chat rates up.
Hi, Foops.
All right. If you guys want to keep talking about it, we'll keep talking about it.
Yeah, Fuber, did you catch what Amber was saying that she wants me to come back to Bus with you?
I did.
What are your thoughts?
Well, I think something needs to happen because I don't know what the is going on over there, but it ain't it.
That's like, that's my moneymaker, right? And Keem, that's what Keem constantly tells me because I try to quit Bus and just stay on Hero, and he goes, well, Bus is your moneymaker. And it's like, if I'm working with Turbo and Angel, it's not going to be a moneymaker. Like, okay, Girl World audience is so weird. They don't want to donate for us to exercise. They don't want to donate for us to like do a silly little game. That's just not what they want. And it's like, Keem
Good.
is
That's not weird.
processing
That's
that.
good. That shit is crap.
No,
Yeah, we don't want to
absolutely agree.
exercise. No, we're all fat. We do not want to exercise.
Duh.
I specifically remember Amber being the one who wanted to play boring games, ask for donations just to show her full body, and have people watch her struggle to walk back and forth to her bedroom door, even faking a limp to get views. She even took that type of content straight over to Hero with her, which is probably why it's a flop. And when the audience pushed back and wanted accountability instead, she threw a fit and said that's not why she's here in the LCU. Now she's saying the exact opposite and blaming it all on Keem.
I don't know. It's just like, would you guys ever want to come back? Would Keem even allow it? Like, what is the tea?
I don't know.
I mean, I know Fupa wants to. Like, she begs me in the DMs to make it happen, but what?
I'm in a position right now where not being on bus has alleviated a lot of my stress.
Okay, that's fair.
But immediately I feel like I want to do more work. And I'm gonna text the guy.
What are you texting him?
Why are you texting him? You don't even know if it's an option that Keemstar is going to give
No,
you.
No. I know. It's, I have the opportunity to go work on a big YouTube channel and not have to work with Amberlynn Reid. And that sounds amazing.
And your percentage would be huge, comparatively speaking.
Yes,
I know what the percentage is.
I'll say my percentage is like half.
Yeah.
Tech,
Excuse me, can I have some money? I want a bigger split. What is going on?
Well, you have to be good at your job.
yeah, so the fact that like you guys are even asking this, Keem is probably gonna say no. And that's unfortunate. But like, listen, I get it because on my main YouTube channel, I make triple the amount that I make doing 2 shows in the LCU. And I'm still in the LCU. I don't know what is keeping me here. I really, really don't. Because I make way more money on my own channel.
One, it's easy. There's a number of hosts in the LCU that just
this is harder than me just doing my own.
Yes and no.
My own shit is like, I maybe upload like once a week. Here, I have to be here every day. I'm doing 2 shows. Love Sweet Tea, and I still do.
At yikes_it's_Janet_ super chatted $9.99. She hated Sweet Tea. She hated Tupa.
No,
Now she hates her third cast. Maybe the common denominator is that she is unlikable and is a crybully. You'll go back to bus and she'll demand you're fired day 1. Amber is only saying this because her money took a huge hit. Tech. Do not go back without a huge money influx.
It has nothing to do with me, but I never hated Sweet Tea. Still don't. I love that girl. But you're preggo. Yay. Happy for you. Stop vaping. Your baby might come out whatever deformed. And I don't like being mean to you because I like you. Right in her room.
It's honestly sounds god awful. As far as much as I know, we don't work well, Amber. We don't. I like things a certain way. You like things a certain way. If we ever wanted to make this show anything, we would have to make a change there. We are going to play out the fact that we don't like each other. You're going to talk me. I'm going to talk you. And it just has to be it. You leaving the stream, it can't work. Ooh, I want you to make more money, bitch. I want you to make more of an income. That's stupid. The whole thing is stupid. Why don't you make a deal?
Amber leaves, then that week her percentage gets cut in half and goes to you and Fupa.
Yes.
I mean, it's easy for me not to leave. I leave for content.
Yeah, but she should be incentivized to stay. The problem is she leaves. Yeah.
The real question is, how do you convince Keem that analytics and revenue are real and his feelings are wrong?
I mean, I already don't like Gemini. Gemini are like besties. People are so confused. People are so confused on like the person that I am in the LCU. Like, I genuinely just can't. 9 times out of 10, I am just doing shit for content. When I leave the show, I'm doing it for content. When I crash out, content. Cry, content. Like, I don't say stupid shit, content. Be a fucking asshole, content. Fire me for it. I don't care. Fire me for telling people that. I really don't care. Like, I'm here for content.
I'm
sorry.
She said laughing at Rarity's passing was just content. She's saying the vile way she talks about pregnant women is content. Calling it content just means she never has to stand on what she says or does. We all see right past it though, Goral. Even these co-hosts you're trying to fool.
Yeah, Amber, I don't know. I mean, you're probably doomed to fail on bus. It probably just is what it is.
And that's fair. Like, I've tried to quit 100 times. So if I fail, I fail.
Clear now that Amber is not as big of draw as she thinks. She needs supporting cast to actually bring content out of her.
I mean,
I think I'm a big draw, you guys.
It is never going to work. If you go back, you need to have some power. If they won't let you have some control, it is never going to work. Also, Amber can't be allowed to do whatever. If she leaves, she gets no money.
I think that'd be fantastic.
Then
I mean,
we won't put leaving in the script, am I right?
shut your fucking whore, man. Don't you ever fucking say anything about me knowing a script. You know how much hate I got online from the girl world community? There is no script. There is no planning. I'm not a part of these meetings. They think that I'm in on it.
But I do overplay shit, you know, because if I'm just gonna like sit here and like take it, that's like kind of boring, right? I need to like show that like it upsets me, right?
You know what? I believe it was apatheticfaxx made a video. Oops, I'm not supposed to say their name, but they made a video and they were talking about that time that I was out because I was like suspended or whatever, that I slipped up and talked about show notes. I was like, yeah, I was suspended, but I wasn't removed from the group chat, so I could still see the show notes. Like, are you f***ing stupid?
Yeah.
Sometimes Girl World really be pissing me off.
You guys, and people are starting to learn about it, and the Bus VC. Girl World's crazy, and that's why these hosts don't want to work for Girl World. Girl World thinks they don't want to work with me. No, they don't want to work for Girl World because they're doxing, they're crazy, they go IRL, like it's creepy energy.
Well,
like
true. A number of the hosts that potentially could have been the showrunner for Bus won't do it because of that. Right? You have other people like Wings of Redemption. He's been teased as being someone to take on Bus. Doesn't want the fucking drama between his trolls and your trolls. He might get more trolls that he doesn't want to deal with.
No, but I didn't know like anything about Turbo at all, and I've just been learning more and more and more. I thought it was just like, I don't really want to talk about it, but the more I learn, it's just like, ooh. And it sucks because it's like, he's only ever been super nice to me. He's doing really good on Bus, like not financially or anything, but like he's putting in a lot of effort.
Who, Turbo?
So it's like, yeah.
Turbo's putting in much effort as a fucking DoorDash order. What do you mean? He has the fucking stupid little buses at the bottom of the screen that no one fucking cares about. They're trolling him that they say they like it, right? It's just distracting. It's the most useless. You can have your name on a little bus that goes down at the bottom. Think Girl World gives a fuck about that shit? No. You know, the Bus audience gives a fuck? No. It's stupid.
It's just all day long, because I wake up early now. Hi. All day long, we're in the DMs trying to like plan a show. And I appreciate that aspect. We didn't really have that tech, you know, but that's something like, you know, if you did come back, we could change that. Like we could actually plan a little something.
I'm a pretty smart guy. I don't know. We don't talk about it on Bus. I'm a well-rounded individual.
Then you should prove that one day.
Oh, we should do an IQ test. We should see who scores higher on.
So good at an IQ test. I don't know what it is, but I'm so good at them.
No. You're
Have
good.
you memorized the answers?
Stop.
It's not tests are very pattern recognition type of deals, and I'm so good at it.
Sweetheart, you're good at DQ tests, the Dairy Queen menu. The IQ test.
I only had Dairy Queen like one time in my life.
Bus died when Fupa got back from fat camp and didn't keep the energy they promised. Time to move on.
That's
Angel's
your
boring.
crush?
She only has 3 topics to talk about. I'm good. I'm over it.
Can I ask you a mean question, Amber, just to test the water to see how Bus would be?
Yeah.
Is your ass built that way because you have to sleep sitting up?
Yeah.
Because I saw a post from like a Japanese Twitter account that tried to go into the explanation about like the reason why very obese people have the shelf ass is because they're constantly sleeping in the sitting position, and all that pressure just stays to lift the shelf. Mm-hmm. Now, when you were gaining weight, did you like make a conscious decision that I'm going to sit in this position and put the pillows like this to mold the ass in this direction? Like bonsai. Was it like, not bonsai, what am I thinking about? Jaffe, what's the Japanese art of trees stuff? Yeah, did you bonsai your booty?
I wouldn't have bonsai'd it the way that it looks. So no.
If you could have changed it, what changes would you have made?
I want it more like
bonsai my ass, it would be a Kim K ass.
Okay,
I want it more like perfectly round instead of that weird part at the top that like sticks out. You know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about. But
I don't like that.
Yeah. True.
Do you think I could reshape it?
If you lost weight and then gained weight again, I'm sure you could achieve some type of like better shape. I just want you to be comfortable, so I'll do what you're familiar with.
What's up? I talk out of the side of my mouth and I watch men eat.
ain't that fucking right? We're done with the bus talk.
Are we?
We are.
Okay.
All right, if we're done with, I mean, again, I don't mind you talking about us, but that's been the whole fucking show,
Tech,
man.
You may be fat, but I really want you to come back to Buzz. It's so much better with you in it.
If I come, can I sit in Jaffe's lap?
Oh, has it already been 2 hours? Holy shit, it's already been 2 hours.
I know. I make it go by fast, Tex. You
was-
miss me too.
Oh no, I actually was
the
having
Michael
fun.
Jackson.
Tech was having fun with Amberlynn.
Shut the f up. No, it's because Fupa was here. All right, shut up.
Me and the docket are currently putting together this beautiful masterpiece of Zay saying a bunch of slurs. So I'm like really excited. I'm like really, really excited for content coming up. All I gotta say.
So they run a poll, asking if Tech should be back on Bus, and the majority answered no. That poll isn't surprising, it's just confirmation that the audience isn't buying what they're selling anymore. I guess that's what happens when you stop listening to your audience until it's too late. I'm curious, do any of y'all want Tech back on Bus?
Well,
You can play the game.
let's end the poll.
And just remember, keep a count. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I don't do grammar, right?
Yeah.
A lot of people did vote no just out of spite for me because they hear me coming to you saying, I think that would be great.
Or
So we have to also put that into like.
or they're looking out for my best interest. The things to consider here: one, Bus deserves a better show. The Bus audience deserves to actually be entertained. But I also hate fucking Amber. The stress of that show is so stupid because there's so much shit that I was not privy to in the background with Keem and Amber and maybe Fupa. I was not a part of the clique. And as the showrunner, me not knowing what the fuck's going on really fucked with me.
That was one time.
It was ever since we had that big fight, you just stopped DMing me. You just did not want to talk to me for meetings. You didn't want to talk to me for the show. You didn't want to talk to me when I asked, like, hey, do you like this or how do you feel about that? You know what? When I was off Bus and you were doing fantastic on Hero, what did I message you?
You're right.
Maybe-
You said something nice.
Maybe the problem with Buzz is Tech was like trying to be the wrangler. Maybe I need to be the wrangler of you two.
Because as much as I disagree with a lot of the shit you do, I'm not a bad guy. As much as you want to call me a bad guy.
I get why this was a show today that, again, I like having Fupa on and Amber on any time the door is open, but this is fucking who gives a shit. Do a show, don't do a show, shut the fuck up about it, just go do a goddamn show. You don't need somebody to wrangle anybody, just show up and talk about things and be prepared and be curious about the goddamn world and read some articles and take them to the who gives a fuck.
Let's do this big guy.
Can you take a shot with me, Gemini?
I guess so.
I'm scared to go on live.
They're
I hate
saying
arguing with
Romeo's
Boogie.
claw is stuck. Is that true?
I don't see it stuck. This is so bad. Twinkie! Twinkie!
You can't hear us. We're in
Come
her
here,
earbud.
baby.
We're in her
Look at him.
earbud.
Look at her. She wants
In the earbud. Why are they saying poor Twinkie? He was the one attacking the
she
cat. What do you mean, bro?
Living her best life. She does it all the time.
I always called Twinkie a he.